introductions, all right? So I already talk a little bit about me. Uh, so you know me, guys. My name is Carlos. I work as a software engineer, and yeah, I will do my birthday on Sunday, 35 years old, and I live in the south of Brazil. Last week I got sick and I had to say take him to Osvaldo. He covered me, so I'm really grateful to you, Osvaldo. And that's it. Yesterday I became the world's best father from my daughter. So that's a victory to me. That's it. Let's go with you, Ludian, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, so good morning, everyone. I'm Lurian. I'm 35 years old. I live in Belo Horizonte. I'm here in Talk and Talk. There are 10 months now. I'm about to complete 1 year in October. I started because I was studying French, and now I'm trying to improve English, and I will start Spanish as well. So let's use the environment here to learn and to improve the language and the other soft skills. I have two dogs. I don't have kids, but in my free time is like that. I like to walk with my dogs. I like to travel. I like to enjoy. I like to eat. I love coffee. So that's it about me. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ludian. And what about you, Osvaldo? Can you
Luria
introduce
doesn't,
yourself?
yeah,
Sorry.
for sure. No, no, don't worry. Luria doesn't have anything more to present herself. Just joke, Luria. Uh, okay, about me the same, all of you know me very well. It's hard to share something different. Uh, uh, I don't know, but I work as software engineer since pandemic from home. I love this career, right? I regret not to start my developer journey earlier. That's the only thing that I regret. But I really enjoy with building solutions and fix problems. I like that. I'm currently trying to expand my tech toolbox, learning a new programming language. I got access a course related to AI development and yet learning deeply these stuffs. So I really enjoy in about my career journey right now. I'm a father of two children, so next weekend will be special for me because besides the Father's Day, will be my birthday as well. So the same day, so that will be a interesting weekend. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Osvaldo. And what about you, Aparecida? What you can share about you with us?
Well, I'm married. I live in southwest of Goiás in city called Rio Verde. And in this moment of my life, I work in TR since the university. I'm graduated in computer science, and I am work with cost management of IT projects, IT in CapEx. And in this moment, I'm trying find a new place to live, and I'm planning to travel to Minas. I travel to a city near here in Goiás called Pirinópolis, and I'm looking for a place in a countryside there. And now I'm planning to find a place in south of Minas Gerais because I love there. It's a beautiful place, a calm place with with a nature yet. And I want this in my life. I believe I traveled to find a place there this year, the 2 or 3 months, and I'm talking with I don't know in English, but sellers. I don't know corretores. Don't know, but it's this moment in my life, and I want a place with more calm and near the nature. And I believe I can, and we can. This is this.
Well, Carlos was done. It looks like Carlos was done. I think he had some problem. Uh, Let me see. All of us presented ourselves, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let's continue, guys, with no leader, okay? Someone want to start the question?
I can. What,
Okay,
what
okay.
is one area of your own personal life that requires constant management? I think I could say professional one because in our field, always we need to learn something. Always there is something new. Like now is AI, always we have something new to learn. So if you don't be updated for all the stuffs in your field in your area, you will be behind of your colleagues, the other people. But I like to say that in my personal life also I all the time I'm doing like a balance, all the time in my feelings and my understanding about my purpose for life, who I am, the responsibilities I have. So really, I think every part of us is in constant
Yeah,
management, you know. It's not just one or other one because we are affected by the other areas. So I think I don't have an answer, like a really right answer for that, but I explain you the reasons. And I think Carlos is here now.
yeah.
All right,
So
Hilson, we had problems. Sorry. What I lost, Aparecida was introducing herself. Did you start with the questions?
Aparecida and me introduces. And Luri start with the first question, Carlos.
Okay, thank you. Sorry to interrupt you, Lurian.
no, don't worry, I finish the question, so now we can choose other person to go on.
So go ahead, choose someone, please.
Okay, I can go. I can go.
Okay.
Since no one is fighting to talk, so that's my turn. Okay, yeah, I agree with you, Luria. It's hard to choose a specific part of our life to manage because it's important to update ourselves in all aspects in our life, my perspective. But currently, I can say I'm trying to stay tuned in my field, especially in stuffs related to AI, like you mentioned. I start just to use. I put some money to try some platforms, my own money to try some platforms, some models. I've run some LLM models in my machine, right? Just to test, to realize the costs, the how this stuff works. And these days I've paid Open Halter platform. I don't know if you have heard about that, but is a kind of interface between LLMs and our and us, yeah. So I decided to try these tools, and that's works good. I tried using my current program IDE, right? And I like to do that because I can see the reasons for the costs and something like that. And I try different ways to chat with these LLMs, right? And the next steps will be to learn to build agent, AI agent, and learn deeply how to chat the right way to use these services better, right? I think that's the point for me right now.
All right, thank you for sharing, Oswaldo. And what about you, Aparecida?
I believe for me, in this moment, of course, we need management of all aspects in our life, like Oswaldo said, but my life in this moment, I believe I need more attention in my family management because I have some problems now. And some moments we need look with caution in one aspect. This moment in my life, it's my family, my father, my daughter, my husband, and sometimes it's hard, it's complicated, it's kind of problems because not same the work because work is more direct, it's more easy sometimes to solve. And when we stay with problems, emotional problems or something like this, it's more hard to solve or eventually find a way to continue or something like this. But we need to stay with the persons we love and take care of them, in my point of view. And sometimes it's hard, it's so hard and complicated, but we need continuing trying and giving the necessary support for our family. I believe it is this about this question for me.
All right. Thank you for sharing. I lost the opportunity to do a joke. I was preparing for the beginning of our immersion. But anyway, question number one. For me, I think it's something I have dealing my whole life is to learn how keep my mouth shut, because I talk too much, and that's a complaint I received for some people, not just my wife, but friends in general. Since I talk too much, sometimes I say bad things. It's not my intention, but uh, there's an expression I learned when I was a police officer that said the fish die by the mouth. Tipo, o peixe morre pela boca. Anyway, so since I talk too much, this is a question in my life I have to manage constantly. How not say too much and not became some introvert, I think. So it's a thing in my life I have been dealing for 35 years old. So sorry guys, I'm not. Oh, this is hard. Anyway, so this is the area of my life I need constant thinking about it. When I will talk with someone, I have to policy or watch myself to don't say bad things. And the most hard to me is when I get excited about something or excited with someone, when I'm happy, I start to say a lot of things at the same time, and at the end, I don't know, I hurt someone or I say something embarrassing or I spell some secret I couldn't say. That's the hard part for me, I think. All right. So, Lulian, did you start the question number one? All right. So
Yes.
let's, Osvaldo, can you start the question number two, please?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Thinking about leaders you've encountered, what is one quality that, in your experience, separates a truly great manager from a poor one?
That's a big
Mm,
question.
yeah, I can bring experience that I had in my first job as developer in 2020, yeah, in 2020, when the first manager tried to um, fired me because I was hired as it was my first job and I was hired as a mid-level software engineer, right? I said to them that that was my first job as developer, but they decided to hire me in this position. So I had a lot of problem to manage, to handle a lot of bad situation to deal by the time, because it doesn't matter my knowledge by the time. I didn't have experience to deal with a lot of situations, right? And a mid-level developers or mid-level professional in any areas require require a lot of abilities to deal, and experience. And this they tried to fire me, but they decided to um, pay less salary, or they offered less salary to me, and made a meeting with me. In that meeting were a human resource person, that leader and me, and they communicated me that I was getting a worse position. I wouldn't, yeah. And some months after that, this leader decided to cut tie with this company. He said he got sick. He got, I don't remember exactly the disease that he got. And another manager started that company, and his point of view was totally different. He said to me 2 months after he started, he asked me my situation about in the company, and in that moment, I shared for him this problem. I've never shared this situation with him in the beginning, and he was unbelievable. He felt unbelievable by the time. He said, "I can't believe these people with you this way. I'm gonna fix this." And 1 month after that, we have another meeting with the same human resource person and us, and my salary was increased because he said in that I was delivering a good job. So I could revert this bad situation, but I could experience good and bad leaders in a short time period, right? That's it.
All right. Thank you for sharing, Oswaldo. It was really good. And what about you, Aparecida?
Well, for me, I believe good management, in my opinion, they need to have an excellent empathy with the others. I believe it's this. These persons need to put themselves in the other shoes, the other place, the other person in the team. Because, like Osvaldo said in that example, look and put themselves in the other place, and what we can do to improve that person, help that person, not only want show their point of view, but listen and understand all the situation, the moment of these persons, the time, of course. For me, it's this point. I had a lot of management until now in my life, but I have one or two only who was truly leaders who put themselves in the other's place, respect the others, and have empathy with the others, because we need this nowadays. We don't need a person who stay all the time wanting a result all the day, but looking for the persons, proving the things that their team needed, and this team will show for this person or giving them what they want. For, in my opinion, is this, because we show our best when the boss or the management stay with us and stay with us, not over us. In my opinion, it's this, not the other way or something like this.
All right, that makes sense. Thank you, Aparecida. And what about you, Lurian?
Okay. Is the question number 2, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So about this, I was thinking here because in my life, personal and professional, uh, encounter like a good leader, a leader that really want to be a leader is really hard. The most of time, people want to be a leader because of the salary, because they want to grow in their careers, and okay, that's it. But with the position of a leader, you have also to manage people, and I found, no, I in my life, a lot of people that they are not capable to do that. So pool one, the question put people like a pool leader. So yes, a lot. But when I was thinking, I remember about some kind of behaviors of other leaders that I imagine that is good, and empathy, like Parisida said, is a good one. I think you need to put yourself in the other shoes, like this is a part of your job. Okay, it's not just manage people, you need to really understand. And I also think about when you are just a leader, you need to have this position about you are like a force, you are like a reference. But also you need to connect and understand all the members of your team, and sometimes in a personal way, So for me, the good quality of a leader is builds a good and empathy relation with all the members of the team. It's not to be a leader just because you want to have the salary of a leader, but you want to also understand and motivate and solve the conflicts. You need to think about that for real, not just in the words. So for me, it's like that.
All right. Thank you, Aparecida. Sorry. Thank you, Lurian. For me, there are some characters that enhance a good leader, a good manager. And for me, the current experience I had in my job, I had the best boss in my whole life. It's really good because for me, the experience he had, he's, I don't know, 20, 30 years older than me, but he has so much wisdom dealing with problems and not just complaining about uh, bad stuff. He guide me when I need, and this is the most important, I think, in a true leader. Not just in complaining or compelling. Oh, you need to do this and that. Anyway, um, but he guided me. Oh, well, this is the best path. We had this option and this other one. This is the best choice because this and that. But you can decide. So he gave me space to grow, and that's the best experience I had in my life. I had the other good leaders during my life, but the current one is the best, and I said that to him. It's not like how can I say puxa saco, you know, but I had to say that to him because, especially after being a police officer, I had really bad managers or poor ones in the police department, you know, because since it's a military company, I think it's a military structure. If your boss says something, you have to do, you know. So they abuse from the power sometimes, and that's not good for sure. And after leaving the worst, I came to the best. So that's wonderful, and that's why I gave. Uh, uh, in my experience, I'm work harder now just because I have a good leader. You know, I force myself to do my best because I want. It's not like I want to make him happy, but I want to give it back what I'm receiving, you know? So that's it. Question number 3. Let's go with you. Aparecida, can you start the question number 3, please?
When it came to managing your own time and productivity, what is one technique or simple habit that you find to be genuinely effective? Well, in my case, I need to be productive. Not I don't need tools or something like this. I need time for myself. Time to practice some kind of exercise. Time to lunch at the correct time. I need these things in my life because in a recent past, I ignored these kind of things and I had a lot of problems in my professional life, emotional problems, psychological problems, because I forgot myself and I learned that to be productive. Of course, we use some kind of tools to manage our tasks during the day in our work day. But for me, I need this. I need time for me. When I do some kind of exercise before start my work day, my day is totally different because I prepare my mind, my body, and of course, when I have the lunch in the correct time, when I have a good lunch, and when I stop in the correct time, stop the work in the correct time every day, not work 2, 3, or 4 hours after the time. And for me, it's this work for me. Of course, during the day, my work day, I use the planner to program my activities, and but or another kind of tools, but my practical life is this for me. And you, Luri?
So I was thinking here, like I work from home, so manage my time and my productivity is really really. I don't know why when I just need to say the word in a slowly, like it's so hard. Like, oh, look about this word, productivity. But okay, just a funny thing, guys. And since I work from home, this is my kind of challenge every time, every day. So when I know I'm losing my time, I'm losing my mind, and something that I'm not into to do this. Normally, I like to take a walk. I stay in my office, all day in the same place. So normally I like to take a walk and take a cup of coffee and try to think more about the situation and what I could do better to think properly, about the situation. But a routine that really helped me is to take a walk. Okay, and I really like to do that every day. It's really important for me to feel like my body moving, and also for my mind too, just to understand that I'm doing something for myself. So I like to take walks and take coffee when I just need to. I don't know, coffee for me is not just to caffeine, to have energy. Coffee for me always is comfortable, a comfy moment. So I like to have that to. It's a habit that remind me that I can think more about my time, about how I can be productive. That's it for me.
All right, thank you, Lulian. I have to agree. I like coffee. And what about you, Oswaldo?
Well, when I'm lazy in my life, doesn't matter if my personal or career on, I need to search and find something interesting to do or make. Sometimes in my career, I feel lazy about, for example, come back to work after lunch. I'm not this kind of person. I really, I used to joke with my wife, I'm turned on in high voltage, you know. So when I feel this way, I need to search something to learn, to do, or something new, some new project to work, or something like that. I think that's the point for me. When I lazy in my life, I need to change something.
All right, that makes sense. Sorry about my voice, guys. Uh, for me, there is a tool I use a lot in my life, and I learned to use because I have some issues about remember what I need to do. So the calendar nowadays is my best friend. So I schedule everything in a calendar and I try to keep sync with my wife calendar and the things she had to do and my daughter. So I put everything in the calendar and this way I can open the entire month and I can saw, oh, this day I have to do this and that. So I'm getting prepared and I not forget what I need to do. And during my work is really simple because thanks God I don't work. How can I say this? I don't have to do a lot of tasks or uh, multiple tasks at the same day. So it's easy usually. So this day I had to do this, and I start the day and I finish the day doing the same task. Of course, sometimes appears some bug or some problem to fix, and I keep one eye in the Slack channel. We use Slack as a communication tool, but that's it. It's easier to manage, and usually my task take more than 8 hours to get it done. So it's easy. But when I had to do a lot of things at the same time, this is the worst situation to me, because it's hard to switching, from one thing to another. So that's it for me. The calendar is my best friend those days. Let's go with the question number 4. Lurian, can you start, please?
Yes. What is the crucial difference between being a helpful, engaged leader and being a micromanager? What is it so difficult for some leaders to trust them team? I think trust people in general is really hard. Because of that, I said when you are up to take a manage position, you need to think about this is a part of the job, connect with people, understand, engaged. I think people just want money, like I said, just think about the salary. But this position has something behind that you need to do. And we have a lot of poor leaders because of that. So it's really hard to trust and connect with someone that you don't know the history, that you don't know the past, you don't know how, or maybe if you know this person, this group of people, maybe you already have some bad things about this people, this person and your team. Because maybe you are just became a leader, but you know all these people before. No, this can happen. So uh, we don't know all the how can I the capacity of everyone. You need to understand that it's a work to do with people, but also can be a surprise every day. No, people are like that. We are, I will not say a bad word here, but we are complex, you know, about our mind. So, and we have our background, we have our history, that our mood, our personality. So, to decide to engage with people, really want to be a leader, it's a choice. Because maybe you are trying to sacrifice some other parts, some other areas in your life, because you are having the history, the background of the others. So I think the hard part is we are really complex, and it's not all the leaders that has the emotional intelligence to understand that and to fight, to challenge this, because it's a challenge. It's not easy. No one is saying this is easy, but you need to do in the right way, with emotional intelligence, with resilience, with all these soft skills to help you. If you just do in a bad way, really you will not achieve. So in my point, the humans are the most complex and individuals that and if your team is just 2 3 people, okay. But imagine that you have people, group of teams is like 10, 20, 50. So imagine, try to manage it, all of this. So we are different, and we need to handle with this difference too. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Lurian. And what about you, Osvaldo?
Well, well, I can make analogy with this, like let me search a word. Give a moment, please, guys. Yeah, I can make analogy with jealous man or woman. When we do bad things, we use not to trust in another person. That's my point. So
Mm,
I can bring the same perspective here. If you don't you don't know, you don't are confident about your leadership, maybe you can't trust in anyone. Um, this problem I didn't have in my career, especially as a developer. In my entire opportunities, I had space to work. Um, but I think this way, we need to be. I totally agree with Lurian. We need to be sure that we want to work as leader, not just because the status or money, I think it's important we have sure about that before to take this decision. So yeah, for me, that's it. That's my point.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Osvaldo. And what about you, Aparecida?
I believe it's about the trust, the boss trust in your team, and confidence, like Lurian said. Because if one boss don't trust and don't have the real confidence in their team, and they want to do everything or uh, be micromanagement, and the team don't do the correct things because their boss what do for them or stay all the time uh, with them looking what they are doing. It's so complicated, it's kind of situation. And I believe it's about trust, confidence. Not, I believe not the problem, not the others, but the persons, like Lulia said, because that was not is prepared for this function, emotional or normally not about technique, but it's about emotional feelings, something like this inside that persons. They don't know how deal with this kind of situations with the others, and only stay there to help and support their team. It's a function of management, stay there to support and guide. But in general, we don't have this kind of boss, unfortunately. In general, they stay all the time looking what we are doing and looking the details, not productive, this kind of behavior, of course. And if the boss want look all the details, their persons in their team stay doing all the dates complicated. And I believe it's important to know this, but when we have some kind of person who have this kind of behavior, normally they don't see this in themselves and don't listen to others. In general, it is. But it's true, of course. But in my professional experience, when we have a boss who know in their team, this team go more quickly and more easy, of course, because their boss know their team can bring the result. Is this confidence, trust? Is this, in my opinion?
All right. Yeah, and I agree with you, guys. In my point of view, you need to give people space, some credit, if it's a new employee, you have trust him a little bit, giving space. Oh, you need to do this task and take your time, you know and after some time you go to check, oh, how that is going, do you need help, and so on. But the micromanagement is hard, because this get worse and worse and get bad situations, because it's like someone is watching you all the time is not good for sure. So in my opinion, you build trust each other, you know, if your boss and your boss with you. So it's important to build this, you know. At the beginning, my boss didn't give me access to our web servers, but now after a lot of time and I showing to him he can trust me, they give me some keys, you know, and that is something we build together. So it's a both way. I think it's a path in both way, you know. I need to show to my manager he can trust me and I can deal with my own time, and but he needs to give me space to show that. And if the guy is watching everything I'm doing, this is not good. That's my experience. So yeah, and I try to be this kind of guy, you know, giving to my colleagues the space to do their own mistakes and learn with their own mistakes, but being present at the same time. If you need something, you can count on me. That's it. I'm not a boss, but I want to be a leader one day, so I'm trying to learn with the good examples I had. Let's jump to the question number. Oh, we are getting close to the close to the end of our conversation. Didn't saw that, but I think we get time to a final question. 1 minute. We have 4 people. 1 minute for everyone. It's enough. Question number 5. What is your personal strategy when you start to feel overwhelmed or exhausted? I think we already discussed a little bit about that, but I want to listen from you, Osvaldo. Question number 5. What do you think?
I just stop what I'm doing by the time. When I feel this way, I need to take a rest, think, or not think. I'm sure that not think is better in this situation because it's necessary. Sometimes we just stop and try to take a rest. I do this. I have this strategy to manage the situations.
Okay, that's a good one. And what about you, Lurian?
I agree. I think I could stop and breathe, really like breathe, and I try to put this energy for other place, you know. So take a cup of coffee help me a lot. I don't know, like I said, a comfy moment for me, it's my coffee. And there are some times that I sing, guys. I don't know why. That is just oh, let's put a song here and let's sing. So this helped me when I'm feeling like exhausted.
All right, thank you. And what about you, Aparecida?
Me too. I when I feel like that, I don't stop and focus on my well-being, doing something an outside activity like only walk in a park near my home or cycling or only take care of my garden. For me, it's enough to be more peaceful and help and I don't stress with this.
That's awesome. And I have to agree with you guys. Sometimes I need to have a break. There's a slogan from a brand. Do you know? Have a break. Have a Kit Kat, or in Portuguese accent, Kit Kat. Anyway, so sometimes I need to do that because not doing something, I think it's the hardest thing we can do, you know. Don't use the cell phone, don't read anything, don't watch TV, just keep quiet. It's hard, but it's good when you are, I don't know, doing some oh my gosh, exert when you are running or going to the gym. I don't know how to say exercício. My tongue is not helping me, But when you are doing something for yourself, it's good for your mental health, you know. So it's good, and have a break. It's important. You don't need to eat chocolate, but sometimes help as well. Anyway, guys, I sent the I sent the survey on the chat.